Okay, this time around, I know I celebrated so much with the Goshen yesterday.
Yeah.
But this time around, I'm not sure because Lolita can block the Shadow Blade Slaughter.
Exactly.
So that mid lane is a lot safer than you think it is. Especially with my Venus.
Did they overly focus on OHIP this time?
That might be.
To burst down the gold lane? Well, could be.
The fusion.
Oh no.
No. You got first.
The fusion.
10 out of 10, right?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I can admit right now it's 10 out of 10. I lost by a second. It's fusion.
It's the fusion.
Back in the game. But with the Fanny and the Gushin, is this too much for the choice of Bren Esports?
I would think we'll have to find out because I cannot be 100% sure about this pick. To be honest, on the moment I saw it, when it was being hovered, oh my god. Bro, I'm not sure.
Oh, I can feel you right now. I can feel you. Let's take it to game number 3. It's BLacklist International and Bren Esports once again tying it for 1-1. But who's going to take the upper edge in completing this best of 5?
Big explosions already. But Oh My Venus is doing what he did in the first game. First game, which is to man-to-man defense, Kaltizi.
Yeah,
but it will not be an even fight as Ogwin and Few, they are here.
Yeah, eyes on the prize here for Bren Esports. Oh My Venus will use the flicker. For the meantime, we'll be safe, but yeah, it just bought a little bit of time for the jungler to basically rotate, buying time for the Barons.
Yep.
Well, speaking of buying time, what I'm seeing right now for Bren Esports with the presence of a Fanny and a Mathilda and plus a Gushin, this sums up or this triggers BLacklist International on how to be disciplined at most of the time because they can completely roam around with their power spikes right now.
By the way, Few is about 10 seasons into MPL already, so
yeah, that's
10 seasons, doesn't matter. They're gonna play one of the highest skill-capped hero in the game.
Yeah, I actually talked to him yesterday right after. I told him, so proud of you. You're showing that, you know, old dogs can kind of just do old tricks.
Yep.
That is true. That is true. I can never be honored right now of having you guys onto the table because you've been here since season 1 and bringing up this roots of this data from these players is totally a thing to look back on. Like this is a trip to memory lane, but infusing it to the present.
It's not totally weird because Few used to be like a Fanny main.
Yep.
So,
oh, really?
You know,
yeah.
He became the idol of the kids with playing assassins.
Yeah, because kids love those assassins.
They sure do. They completely do.
Yeah, it's a huge fight around the Turtle Rivet right now. Haji's actually not positioned well enough to completely zone out. And there will be trades happening here. Here comes the Fanny. He's back in. He takes that turtle. And he is going to cable on the way. But Pandora could be in trouble. We take the guy to window.
Oh, the shield is still up.
Now BLacklist wants this kill. They want some trades. And it does happen around the buff area. Here's a counter though.
Oh,
here's Super Marco.
No
the
way.
back step. No, not blast. Slows down Super Marco. But the kill is going to be going over to the Fanny once more.
Talking about 2 steps ahead. Oh my Venus! With a save!
Big brain move. He waited for the chance where he pops the ultimate, gets some extra shields, flickers like a fadeaway to keep himself safe and almost take out another hero. Wow. But then again, Bren Esports with a kill onto Wise. That's a massive play coming out from them. They already were able to burst out Wise and Few, I think that he's taking this in a suicidal manner, but it's okay.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, an aggressive
He was not careful. He could suffer to the Shadow Blade Slaughter, being blocked on, and the power of the Feathered Airstrike.
Yeah, so, you see Few, he's actually trying to be just a glass cannon. He wants to be able to burst his opponents easily. And it doesn't matter if he's going to be taken out as a trade because it's like a position 4 for a position 2. So you're still very much okay even if you die as the Gushan.
Well, how about dying as Pandora right now being trapped?
Yep, this is the weak time for the Fredrin. When you don't have the items yet, you're not as tanky as you think you are.
That's right.
And BLacklist are taking advantage of that.
Oh, speaking of taking advantage, clearing camps and rotating faster and quicker. Kyle Teasy here is getting some senses, or getting into some senses on how to initiate fights in BLacklist International.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
that's a
aggression
target.
coming into your face. There goes the sword spike. Will he pull the trigger? And he does!
What a
Goes in
combo.
and out!
What?
In
a
and out
combo.
the wind! The guiding wind with the coordination!
Oh!
But look at that! Oh my Venus is so bad! Haji is in trouble! Feather there striking the Super Marco, but he will still go down! What an aggressive maneuver for BLacklist. They paid the price for that though.
Oh, paid a heavy price. OM was taken out, and then Haji afterwards. Now they don't have much contention to the turtle as Caltisi is here.
Look
Or
at that,
do
they're
they?
trying the hard.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, why still gets a turtle? How did he get that?
Phenomenal
That's a
kills,
skill. Dude, it's done here. With Phenomenal Blast, they're working hard on it, but the counterplay, look at that, Appraiser's Wrath
Few,
coming in
look
from
at Few.
Pandora. Fuse on the back, he can go for the kills, but he decides against it.
Oh my goodness.
Shadow Blade did not hit any target afterwards, but that was very scary for Few. No, I'm just surprised how Wise was able to secure that. I think Caltisi's retribution was super duper early. That's why there were some moments for Wise to be able to just snatch that turtle away from them. And see that Oh My Venus is really just on point with the Numenal Blasts.
Well, speaking of being on point, this is a danger for Bren Esports. Just making that calculation setup work by BLacklist in a flying Vanny. How?
I mean, Wolf really thought that that was a turtle for
That was,
Bren.
they definitely have the
Supposed to
advantage.
be. But they made it happen somehow, and there's a stun coming in.
No way.
From...
No way!
No way! No way! Oh man!
Oh my goodness, Haji and Oh My Venus.
That was too much.
That was... I can't for the life of me.
Me too!
He flickered out with the feathered airstrike to still output the damage, and then from the backlines that was Oh My Venus with a stun.
And I think Bren got a little stunned there. Now they look like they're
Completely.
they're all over the map as well. They're still analyzing how that happened. We need a replay of that, bro.
Oh, I hope they hear it right now, because going back and looking back at what just happened.
There it goes.
Oh, that's Kyle.
Here's the Fanny. The Fanny has been passed down to Kyle Teasy. And there's Pandora. He's flickering in. He takes down the
another
Claude. Oh my Venus could be in trouble. Super Marco non-stop with the hits. And will stop the Numenal Blast in its tracks.
That's dodged. Perfect for Super Marco, surviving that one from the Queen, giving another advantage for Kyle Teasy to take this turtle.
A series of unfortunate events happening for Bren right there. Sorry, for BLacklist right there.
This means that Caltisi will have free reign over the turtle. This time, there's no chance for BLacklist to take it. My oh my, it was Pandora with his Fredrin. Nobody plays Fredrin like Pandora does. So aggressive and so on point on that flicker ultimate play. He transfers the animation. A wonderful usage of the ultimate, catches two and then bursts out both Oheb as well as Haji. The moment that Haji and Oheb was taken out, there was no chance at all for BLacklist to turn it around. And now, Bren Esports have won the tug of war in the early stages. They have won the early stage of the game.
So right now, it's a mid-game. It's all about the destruction of turrets from top to bottom. But the question is, how will Bren Esports get through the control and wrath? Just a stat by Haji, dropping down onto Super Marco. They're having complete control right now onto the bottom lane. Ogen for the initiation.
Yeah, 5 seconds on the flicker. Haji could not transfer the feathered airstrike in time that time. And now, we're back on a bit of a reset here in the mid. The mid lane still standing for both of these teams.
Oh, yeah.
And now, it's waiting time still. Oheb's level 9. He's taking his time to get those items. Super Marco's definitely ahead. 3-0 and 4 on the Airful.
You can see right now that the laning stage of these two gold laners of BLacklist International really had a good time on how to farm and keep up on what they have missed. But the problem here, BLacklist right now is just calling another different Ube time. Whoa! Dodging one and a follow-up. But will that connect? No!
It barely hit there. Caltisi again takes out the Vendetta. It's a very difficult matchup for that XP lane, and Bren Esports are taking advantage here.
Here comes the Cavalry.
Cavalry has arrived on the bot side. They take out the Airfall. Follow from Ogwen is just not going to be here.
They do not need to commit on for these team fights to happen all over and over again. Look at that. Few is still maintaining damage, but that's the burst coming in from Haji. feathered airstrike is dropping down onto his face.
And that's exactly what Oh My Venus has to do. You stick around that Gush, and he's having such a hard time. It's so evident. You cannot fully combo any targets.
The thing is, if Bren Esports finds the opening, they do so much damage, but this time though...
This time around, it's 2 members of Bren against 5 members of BLacklist.
Swallowed in.
We'll be going for the Pandora's... box, but it will not be opened anytime soon. Haji has a feather airstrike for the zone. Here comes Calteezy.
Who's gonna get the Lord?
Straight into the Claude. Will be alive.
No
but
jungler.
Coming in is gonna be Wise taking out that Lord.
That's just cool.
Oh, Pandora.
They're not
not
done.
yet over.
They dived it again. What are you guys doing? Why are you backing? We are not finished with you. And they keep the fight going. Bren, superior health bars right now. Oh My Venus could be in trouble, but here comes a feather airstrike again. Setting up that field.
Oh wow, that was such a sweaty play coming from the side of BLacklist Sweaty win for BLacklist International because Bren Esports made them work so much for it. In the end, Bren Esports will eliminate 1 member, that's Edward, and then push the mid lane. But the Lord belongs to BLacklist International, enjoying a little bit of a lead in this game. Still quite even. I would dare say that was very sweaty. They thought that the initiation onto Pandora was already so critical for BLacklist. They chain stunned him. Unfortunately, the Daytona's welcome did not hit any hero or a wall, so that's why Pandora was able to run out and be saved by Ogwin, and of course enjoy some of his gray shields.
Whoa, speaking of shields and defense, it's Bren trying to hold this turret, but that's not going to be enough. That's why swallowing up 1 from Bren Esports.
Look at that combo! Did you guys see that? The layering! Man!
That's the chain stun that you're looking for.
The chain stun, bro! There was no way that the Fanny could wake out!
You can't! It's just... That's Kyle
It's only
teasing!
That's Rebound! Flicker Blast! Oh my goodness! And BLacklist are taking full advantage!
They're knocking into the base! It's 2 members of Bren Esports for the defense!
Bren Esports has heart, but BLacklist, man, they've got conviction.
Conviction, domination, and abomination. How do you separate the hive? It was Kyle Teasy on the crucial kill.
The hammer of the queen is on point. Catches, what, 3 members?
3 members.
Bren Esports in the most ample timing went from the bush, and they're also coming from that spot once again.
Oh no.
Let's go that the Queen's push. The Queen's
nest! The Queen's nest! Oh my goodness! It's Pandora suffering. He has to flicker out. He can't do that flicker combo anymore. And Wise. That was confusing. There you go.
Oh no.
He had Daytona's welcome on the circling eagle. It was really, really good that Ogwen thought to cast it. Now he will live.
Oh, dude, they're just fighting to see another round onto this fight. But Wolf, I know something is grinding your gears right now. What's happening onto this fight?
Nothing is grinding my gears right now because I'm just enjoying everything. The moment you thought that Bren Esports are already taking the fights against BLacklist, turns it around. The moment when you thought that BLacklist will have a free kill onto Pandora, they find an opening to get out of it. This game, Bren Esports is just making BLacklist International work for these victories. And even when they have pushed the mid lane already, BLacklist International doesn't have a clear win condition just yet. They're only leading by 2,000. Bren Esports can still turn this around. This is how crazy this game has been.
Still a coin toss here.
12-12. It's already Christmas. Soon. But look at this. Super Mario.
The sneaky play. The sneaky play.
Like a thief in the night. Their jungler was down on bottom. That's why BLacklist didn't expect that.
Oh my goodness! And that is the incandescence play coming from Few. Being the veteran, he knows that he can burst down the Lord. Because if you look at the items of the Gushan, it's massive, like just all about penetration at this point, all about raw damage. Glass cannon build from Few. In combination with the Earthal, they have secured the Lord just in a snap.
No survivability whatsoever for that Gushan.
Oh, look at that. Bren Esports.
All of a sudden, it's Bren on the offensive.
Yeah, it's just completely... You're riding a Zizo into a playground, and how getting It's the sands getting into your eyes. The moment something is wrong, a window of a mistake here could be capitalized either one of these two teams.
That was a huge counter punch there, and now BLacklist are reeling.
Wow.
They are gonna have to find some time to wait until the next Lord. And to be fair, you know, OHEB's definitely gonna be more beefed up by then. 0-2-7 right now on the clock, not that much, but maybe in 2 minutes, you know. Maybe they can be ready for a fight.
Yeah,
right now,
still have
Bren
time.
have to capitalize here.
Oh man, at this point, I think that economy doesn't matter at all. This is just about who wins the clashes or who makes the better plays. Right now, Bren Esports are making the Super Marco and View Death Squad.
Super few.
The
But
Super
Oh My
View.
Venus is stepping on something.
Oh boy, Immortality will be able to give him some beefiness and some magic resist. Here comes the BLacklist concealed play though.
What's the call?
Ogwin,
Oh, boy.
Ogwin blocks it.
Oh, yeah, Owen able to block it.
Not yet. It's still not yet.
Only one ultimate being used there. That's Haji's Feathered Airstrike. Should be up in a few seconds again.
Yeah.
And now it's Ogwen.
Look at
Circling
how-
Eagle on the OHEB. Flicker in. View takes out Haji. There goes the Farsa. And now that's a lot of damage removed from BLacklist.
Kyle TZ is here.
How's TZ on the floor? Is he the best TZ of them all? Gonna have to answer that later on. For now.
No, yeah, it's going to be a reset once again for Bren Esports and BLacklist International. The goal's not too far. Right now, it's almost 16 minutes. We're into the late game. And it's always about the cleanup on the mistakes or the cleanup crew mode for these two teams on how to utilize, on how to push against the base of BLacklist.
Fortunately for BLacklist, they have Edward. They have the fixer. They can fix the lanes with Edward. The split push is not going to be that effective for Bren Esports, but there is going to be a big team fight that will happen, will erupt in a few seconds from now as the Lord will be respawning. Few already setting up shop top lane.
Yeah,
Can immediately burst anyone from the member from BLacklist International because of the build that he went for. Pure, just literally damage. Like he's asking, how many items should I get? How many damage items should I get? And he answered yes.
the answer is all.
Yeah.
Everything. And again, you are seeing, ladies and gents, it's very difficult to really lock down that Fanny without any targeted crowd control, which is why we were thinking, you know what, Akai would have been a good pick,
Yeah,
you know, against it.
but now it's wise.
4v1 right
Big
now is
circler.
wise. He gets taken out. My goodness, Bren Esports. That is a huge pickup, especially considering that the Lord is now upon us.
Oh man.
Oh,
Bren
Bren.
and their isolation plays, man.
Bren.
This is their bread and butter, and they are using it against BLacklist International. Wise caught in a very bad spot now. They definitely have the Lord advantage.
What's the advantage right now for Kyle TZ?
Maximizing that
cables.
advantage right now.
But
Few
Few.
scares him with the sword spike.
Oh,
Haji once
big
more.
shot!
They box him in! Oh my goodness, they know that they use the incandescent, but Super Marco gets the Lord again!
A trade of 1-1.
Oh my
But
God.
Bren Esports gets the Lord and gets the push.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. As Bren Esports are trading, they are literally sacrificing Few, but they are getting the better trade. Few is their gamble, and they're paying. It is always paying off.
Ogwin,
Pick up.
it's the sacrificial play.
2 out of 10.
2
Just
out of 10.
stop.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. But right now, you just mentioned on how
Edward?
Few can
Edward.
delete one. But on
Yes.
the other side of BLacklist, there's 2 members who can actually catch him. It's
Can
Wise
the
and Oh My
fixer actually
Venus.
fix this, man? That's a big question.
Oh, can they fix it? But they're getting into the
Oh,
defense
what a
of
stun from
BLacklist.
Haji.
Marco.
Edward!
Super Marco is the target. 2 members of BLacklist right there. Oh My Venus and Edward. And I think that's going to be Immortality
Few
pop
is
there
here.
for Oh My Venus. Few is ready, waiting in the wings, looking for a good one. Looking for OHEB, looking for Haji. Those are the money picks here for the Gushin. So
Well,
there will be a disengage for the meantime. Again, composure being shown
we need
by
to
both
breathe.
teams.
We need to breathe right now. It's Bren Esports still struggling through the defense of BLacklist International because right now it could be either countered by Haji with their ultimate because from what I see, Bren Esports can completely group up and go up against BLacklist, but the problem is it's the counters, it's the counter initiation that they can do once they let go of those resources right away.
Exactly. It's going to be a
Oh,
little
what
bit
a What an intense series we're seeing, man.
Yeah, we're just going
Sorry,
back
man.
to game number 1 and how it originally felt, and it's still it's not leaving anytime soon.
I felt the need to say that though, because I think that we are holding on to our breaths for quite a long time now. Not because we are related to the teams, but because this is just such an intense game, which we thought it will be super Blacklist sided, but
No.
Bren Esports are finding the ways. It all started with their heist play onto that Lord, and now they are already finding some ways to eliminate one after the other. They have been finding Wise. Wise is down twice in this game.
Ooh. Now onto those defenses. There's a lot of things they can cover from the attack of Bren Esports. Probably what I see from right now. It's BLacklist giving more time to group up against Bren Esports because the base completely is almost the same against Bren.
Again, economy doesn't matter at all in this game. What matters are who is alive and who's not. And they might be able to take out... it's very difficult to take out Ogwin now.
The next death could actually tip the scale on
It's
either
hard,
side.
Sure. You have to watch your 6 BLacklist. There's a wraparound. Federer's there.
Whoa.
Another wraparound hero might be discharges the Newman on blast. That's a big ultimate being used by BLacklist for the scouting and the zoning. Now, Bren, they're hunting down Oheb. They're trying to find Haji as well.
They're looking for the prey here. Who's the prey and who's the predator?
But it's BLacklist with concealed play. Haji's flying invisible here, looking for Few. They're finally focusing on the Gushin, and I think they will be able to take it with the help of Edward. Long range coordination there, right there on your screen.
Fanny.
Here's the Fanny.
Oh, and the stun!
Here's Calteezy.
Oh, no.
They got caught by the stun. Able to survive, I think, with a shield from the Rose Gold Meteor.
Yes.
Gave way.
If he did not have that, he would have died right away.
Oh
Yes.
my. They have found Few, and that is only the opening that they needed, because now, as you saw, when Oheb went in against Super Marco, it was dead even because of the Wind of Nature. If Few was there, Few would have been able to burst out Oheb because of the magic damage, but that option wasn't there. And now they have poked the Fanny, so that Fanny will have to go back down, and they are now controlling the Lord area.
It's dangerous for
That's what
Bren.
we're
There's
talking
2.
about here.
It's 2 out of 5. 2 out of 4. Right in the Lord.
It's a nom-nom.
a trade-off.
Pandora's
It's a
absorbing
trade-off.
everything.
Who's gonna take
The
it?
base!
Split on the
The
side.
base!
Oh my god, BLacklist gets the base. Sorry, get the Lord. But they're also able to defend on the base here with Haji's
Oh,
massive
no.
wave clear.
Oh, okay.
no.
Who just won onto that fight, Wolf?
A miscalculation
This guy
for Bren Esports.
They thought they could finish.
They thought they could have finished it, but Haji immediately recalled.
Oh man. It is a 5-man Bren squad on the mid. They have to recall, they have to reset fully for this massive Lord push happening on the mid right now.
Oh, the base of Black is just completely protected by the defenses on what to know up against Bren Esports and how can what be used against them. But right on the base,
Diving
who's
in,
gonna
they
be up
charge
top?
up. They're focusing down on the Gushin. He's super low. The flight of the Matilda is in the middle. And Pandora has so much great health. Appraiser's Wrath, I think, is cancelled
Oheb
here.
out.
They take out Oheb. Oh my
pulling
god,
it
that
in.
is huge. Right now, Ogwin and Super Marco, they're chasing down BLacklist here. Wise gobbles up that Pandora, but he is still pushing in. The taunt pushes back his dinosaur here. Few, he's back. He's rejoining the fight, and they're still chasing off.
They're on to the
flight
chase.
of Super Marco.
They're on the pursuit.
Ogwin wants to push. He wants to go for these kills, but BLacklist just not biting.
No.
My Wise is low. Why did you
is
dip
low.
back,
happening
Wise?
here?
Why did he stay? Super Marco's able to take him out. And that is a very, very rare blunder I
Oh
see there.
my goodness. I was about to say that this was a great disengage coming up from BLacklist, but why stay there? And now, how can they defend with a -1?
There's a taunt. They slow down the Queen. Pop the mortality right there, even
Few.
the shield. And Few is on the side,
They're
taking
dropping
out
low.
Haji. Their clear is very, very much whittled down here. And Haji able to just push down that feathered airstrike for the minions.
Still a good defense for BLacklist
Oh.
International. Not letting Bren Esports in. Super Marco was so close. But now it's going for a reset once again.
Oh wait, that wasn't a Rose Gold, that was a Phoenix Shield on the Fanny. Alright, have to correct myself.
Yeah. Oh my. I am really surprised about how few was able to play it. Was able to snipe Haji. That was Immortality popped, and this is very important because Immortality is cooldown. So high in the super late game. I mean, it's the same duration, but you understand how important those immortalities are. Kaltizi, as well as Few, they're making the great plays in this game. Ogwin and Oh My Venus. I mean, Ogwin actually just staying in front of Oh My Venus.
Another long game, ladies and gents.
What you're seeing here, if you're watching, every one of you in the whole world right now, this is completely championship genes right here onto this game. BLacklist International versus Bren Esports, just completely calibrating their gears on who to target, who's the playmaker. But Few is being in trouble.
He's getting hunted down by Edward. He's trying to fix the issue.
Winter
Can he get the kill though? The Winter Truncheon play by the veteran, the captain, the idol of the kids.
Is back on track. Bren Esports taking down Edward for almost a minute. Is this a clear way for Bren Esports to take this Lord or go for the push?
I think so. There is really no way for Bren Esports to get into the Lord. And again, they're doing the Super Marco and Few combo onto the Lord fight. Kaltizi showing in the other part of the map. This means that Bren Esports doesn't have any clue on what is happening with the Lord area now. Kaltizi puts himself in there. Got clear advantage for Bren Esports.
Whoa.
Edward being outplayed by the idol of the kids.
Yeah, another Lord that we are seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, and this is not looking good for BLacklist International, but we can't count out them yet.
Man, I'm just happy that the Few is, you know, it's not the half-baked cushion. This Few is not taking any half measures. It's a full measure. He went in for full entire damage items, and he even went for the dire hit as well, by the way, which is important to take note.
Of being
this is not just a Gusion. This Gusion can one hit.
Yep, that's what they're going for. And BLacklist are aware Haji's hunting down Few as much as he can. It's just difficult to get the freeze.
Play.
Yeah, here's concealed play.
Already spotting
He was
Few.
very close. He's low, but he doesn't care. He's trying to go for the fights. Edward, and on the bottom side, that's OHEB and Oh My Venus missing all their ultimates. Super Marco was able to make it out live. There's a Lord on the mid lane. Stunning out on the Pandora, but doesn't really matter that much as the rest of BLacklist are trying to just clear this out.
Whoa.
What a chaotic fight.
Yeah.
What a chaotic fight right there, ladies and gents.
What a
Pandora is still
strong
alive.
defense. They are still defending. They're not giving up just yet.
The royal defense, as we mentioned this in the regular season, is very apparent, especially with heroes that they have right now.
So what's the mistake here? What is the open mistake that either one of these teams can commit? Because right now we're going in for another reset, probably.
Just being picked off. That's the only mistake that you'll commit here. Don't get picked off.
There it is. And with powerful spells like Haji's Feathered Airstrike, it's actually very easy to get picked off, especially if you're like a Gusion that doesn't have defensive items. So Few...
Well, he now goes into a Winter Truncheon, so it's a half defensive item.
Still hurts.
He sold it because he's not using it anymore.
He's the nuclear bomb here.
Huge damage coming into the Wise. It's a very low health dinosaur.
You have to take note, Wise doesn't have the immortality.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be careful on that, Wise.
Yeah, he has a Guardian's helmet, so he will be able to regen a little bit here.
Yeah. But the problem is, it's the insta burst that Bren Esports has, and this is the window that they actually use against the code. Oh, okay.
Fuse Gusion, man, what a throwback.
It really does. You know, it gives you like so much nostalgia, and the way that he's playing it, it really is effective.
It is.
Pure glass cannon, no hesitation.
No half measures.
Yeah, it's fully a good, fully baked Spanish bread.
Yes.
I would say
now
so.
that's a 7 out of 10, Francis.
Yeah. See? This is how you look at veterans just right now onto the screen. But it's still going to be another Lord in a reset. We're still going to breathe here. It's not yet done because there's one turret left, either the left side or the blue side. There's one turret left from either from one of them.
By the way, this is Lord number 6.
See?
Yes.
I just want to say. We went there, 28 minutes.
And right. Is this Game number 1 back again, heading into 30 minutes.
Yeah.
See?
Yep.
Yep. Not much else to say about that. Super Marco and Pandora very close by alongside Oakwin here. And again, another pincer play here. Look at his positioning.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
no.
what you have to be very scared of if you're BLacklist International. Because anybody can kill anybody at this point.
Look at the coverage right now of the control of Bren Esports.
Edwards on the top side, by the way. It's only 4 members of BLacklist.
Oheb
here
already
around
showed
the board.
himself. Or Oheb already showed himself. You have to be very careful about that. Super Marco is looking for an opening, but Weiss spots him.
Yeah, the Tiger might send something out of the bushes here.
Yep.
Super Marco.
And again, Agent Zero on top side. He is looking for a way to finish this.
Few is gonna be on the case.
What's gonna happen?
Is there gonna be another outplay?
Oh, Bren Esports,
Oh,
you
no.
need to take care of what you're trying to say in protecting your base. Oh, they're still going it. They're still going through with
very
it. But there's
situation.
minions.
The minions are open.
Right
Edwards
in the
going for the
base.
bush.
Bren
Oh my
Esports.
goodness, you have to make a call here. Bren Esports, what will it be? They go and chase after the Benedetta instead. Pops the Immortality, that's 2 members of Bren.
Kyle TZ.
There's the time being bought there by Edward. But Bren's other members are defending on the Lord area very well. They're holding steady. Super Marco still has Immortality.
Who's gonna get it?
Who's gonna get the Lord? It will be Pandora! And it's chaos erupting all over the field.
Oheb out!
Web is out as well. And
3
it's
members
all
down. 3
Haji
members
and
down.
Wise. And that, ladies and gents, could be it.
Haji, the only one out. He's gonna be taken out. A disaster for BLacklist International. Going for the play, but the pincer was there, coming out from Bren Esports. Instead of just putting 1 hero onto Edward, they put 2. And the moment that it happened, they created chaos around the turtle fight, the Lord fight. And with that wipeout, BLacklist International will be down a game against Bren Esports, who is now at match point.
Very